Hello, welcome back to Paul's Stuff, my space on YouTube where I get to share all the things I love. Lots of Star Wars, lots of lightsabers. Star Wars today, another in the continuing series of videos that I'm doing, looking at my Black Series 6-inch figure collection. And today we're going to have a look at the first half of my shelf that includes all the figures I have from the Prequals era, Prequels Clone Wars era. So yeah, let's kick that off with Qui-Gon Jinn, one of my favourite figures. Just adjust the camera. So this is Qui-Gon Jinn. This is the updated version. I think this was the 40th anniversary of, what would it have been, the 20th anniversary of the Phantom Menace. Really nice figure. Good likeness to Liam Neeson, who plays the character. Has a photoreal face sculpt upgrade. So really nice face. Great rendition of Qui-Gon's lightsaber. The original one came with an alternative hand, so you could have a force push hand. But this one didn't come with that, but it does have the photoreal. A really nice figure. One of my favourites. So that's Qui-Gon Jinn. And next up, we have that character, Jar Jar. Now, Jar Jar is such a polarizing character, but this is a really nicely done figure. Again, it's Hasbro Black Series and Aliens. They seem to always do an exquisite job on Aliens. And this Jar Jar is no exception. There was a deluxe version that came with shield. Maybe some other accessories as well. This is just the standard version. He just comes with the spear. Spear comes in 2 parts in the box, I believe, from memory. But look at that head sculpt. This is a fantastic figure. And all that detail painting on the arms and down the ears. Absolutely fabulous. A really nice figure. Even if you don't like the character, you've got to concede that the Black Series did us proud when they did Jar Jar. So, carrying on in a sort of Phantom Menace vein, here we have Darth Maul. Another great figure. I found the face was a little bit shiny on this one, so I did give his face a coat of flat clear. I think makes it pop a little bit more. He's a great figure. He does come with a cape and an alternative head as well. Also comes with a set of binoculars and that lovely double-ended lightsaber. Does tend to droop a little bit in the middle because it does come apart in the middle, so that you can have it as 2 separate hilts as well. But a fantastic figure. Some soft goods in there that for the age of the figure work really well. I think from memory this was the archive version that I got, so he may have had updated face printing. But yeah, another fantastic figure to have in my collection. Next up, we've got Mace Windu. This is one of the only Jedi that comes with a cloth goods robe, which is really nice. I wish more of them did. Really nicely sculpted figure. Again, photoreal, face paint, face printing. I did just use a little bit of double-sided tape on his hood to hold it down a little bit more. It is a fully functioning hood, so if you want you can have it with the hood up, but a really good likeness to Samuel L. Jackson. Another really great Jedi figure. Has the purple lightsaber, really nice lightsaber hilt. Don't know if you can see much of that in there. Obviously collecting lightsabers, the hilts are interesting to me, and the Black Series do a nice job on the hilts. That's Mace Windu. And next up we have a new figure in my collection. This only arrived this week, although he's been out for some time. This is Count Dooku. I've been on the lookout for him for a little while. He's been on my list to get. Again, photoreal face printing, and a fantastic likeness to Christopher Lee, who played Dooku in the movies. Has a nice cape as well. It's a little bit wrinkled at the moment because it's pretty much straight out of the package, this one. He has arrived in the last couple of days for me. Have a look at that lovely photoreal Christopher Lee head sculpt and paint. It has a lovely Dooku lightsaber with its red blade. That's Count Dooku. And next up we've got another of those characters that can be a little bit polarizing, I guess, although I guess everybody really loves the battle droids. So this is the standard battle droid. There are a couple of other repaints of this that Hasbro have done. Has some great articulation, although he can be difficult to get to stand up. He's trying to tip forward again now. Comes with the backpack. You can take the backpack off and he has alternative aerials that plug straight into his back. Comes with a great looking blaster. I actually have a couple of these. They kind of stand guard behind the next figure that's coming up. Might give you a clue as to what's up next. You can you can fold these up into the configuration that they're delivered in from the transports. So you can fold them up into that sort of crouched position that they take up. This one really wants to be finicky in terms of standing up. He may not stand up for the whole video. Let's hope he doesn't knock everybody else over when he goes. They are finicky. There we go. And so next up we have General Grievous. if I'm honest. Another figure that can be difficult to stand up. I had to use some of my joint fluid on this figure to get the joints stiff enough to make him stand consistently. It's a nice figure, comes with all those different lightsabers, green blades, blue blades. He can be a little bit infuriating in terms of standing as well. Comes with the cloth cape, which I guess technically should have his emblem on the back of it. It does have pockets in it for the lightsabers, which is nice. I know a lot of guys say this is he's not, the Black Series version isn't tall enough for Grievous, but he kind of works on my shelf for me. So that's General Grievous. And next up, continuing on with sort of bad guys and non-Jedis, we've got the Clone Wars version of Cad Bane. Cad Bane is a character that has really grown on me since I watched the Clone Wars cartoon for the first time, and I think this is a great looking Cad Bane. He has that satchel, lots of detail. The hat is great, I think, on this one. The blasters are nice. There's so much detail in this figure. It has a good looking head sculpt for the Clone Wars Bane. As I say, the hat I think is fantastic. Lots of sculpted in detail, lots of paint detail. Yeah, probably my favourite look for Bane as well is this Clone Wars look. And next up we have his accomplice Aura Singh. This is a figure that you can often pick up for a relatively low price. Comes with that amazing sniper rifle and a pair of pistols which are in the holsters on her hips. It's a great sculpt. There's not so much detail on this figure. It very much is that orange jumpsuit and the little vest that she's wearing. A little bit of detail around the gun belt. But again, a nice figure which can be had for not very much. And of course she does appear in one of the movies as well. I think she appears during the pod race in Phantom Menace. And next up, another new figure that's arrived this week is Aayla Secura. This one also can have fun standing up. The ankle joints are particularly weak. I may have to put some fluid in those to firm them up. She does eventually stand up, but it can be a bit of a struggle to get her there. Again, nicely detailed, fairly basic costume, but there is some nice detailing in the costume. Some subtle paint work, and you know, a not bad face. It's not the greatest face I've ever seen. It looks a bit more cartoony, but it's okay. It's okay. So the biggest problem with her is her ankles. They don't really stay where you ask them to. And she's going to play me up in terms of standing up for the shot. Some of these figures can be infuriating in terms of their posability. Some of them are awful. There we go. So that's Ayla Secura. And not far behind Ayla Secura, we're going to find Commander Gree, who commands the troops that are led by Ayla Secura. Faithful clone commander, has this kind of unique camouflage system. It's not a colour scheme I'm particularly fond of, I don't think. I know a lot of people do like it. It's not one that particularly does it for me. It's yeah, it feels a bit bitty to me. It doesn't feel very cohesive. But that's Clone Commander Gree. We'll put him by Ayla Secura. And then the last figure for this batch is another Mace Windu. This time it's the Clone Wars Mace Windu. So this is the armoured Jedi look for Mace Windu. He is missing a shoulder panel. He actually came like that out of the package, which is a shame. I will endeavour to make one at some point. Don't think it's going to be too difficult to do out of some plastic card. Just shape it up. Underneath, he has a different torso altogether to the other Mace Windu. I believe the legs are probably reused with some different coloured paint on the boots. And he has that purple lightsaber again with that nice purple lightsaber hilt. Has like a clone belt on this time. That's Mace Windu from the Clone Wars. So that's it for the first half of my Clone Wars collection. These all, as I say, my Clone Wars, my Black Series collection is all collected onto shelves that represent a film or a series or an era. These all sit on a shelf as prequel / Clone Wars era figures, along with what you'll get to see in part 2. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the series on the Black Series collection that I have. I intend, as I get more figures, I'll do maybe videos on the individual figures as I get them. For now, I'm just kind of doing a retrospective on all the figures I have. So that's in excess of 150 figures. So I've broken it up into different videos and tried to make them a nice size for you. So if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content of the channel, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. If you hit that notification bell, that will tell you when more content is being posted by myself. And of course, liking and subscribing also lets YouTube know that people like this sort of content, and they're more likely to make it more visible to other people. So I would really appreciate it if you did those things. Gets my content out a little bit further to other people. the whole purpose of the channel is to share this stuff. I'm not interested in making money. I'm not interested in having loads and loads of subscribers. My only interest in having subscribers is that it will get this stuff out to more people. That's really what you can expect from the channel. It's all about that sort of thing. So, thanks for watching this far, and I'll say cheerio, and I hope to see you again soon.